We are not slowing down for this Booktober, guys. Another classic coming into you. Hey guys, this is Kicks Reasons channel. Welcome back. We have another Reebok for Booktober, and this is again a great classic box from late 90s. The model this time around is Lightning DMX, right there in the white and royal colorway, guys. Super exciting model. I was so happy to finally find one of those wearable in a great condition, because I was a huge fan of this one, and not only because all the people that wore it, but because at the time this was one of the first DMX 6 basketball sneakers that came out and featured a lot of things that I was excited about. So let's go through these real quick and check them out. So a few words. These were constantly on feet of Nick the Quick Van Exel, one of the best ambassadors for Reebok brand at the time. I absolutely loved his style of playing, and I loved all the sneakers he wore at the time. And the Lightning DMX was one of his endorsed sneakers. And if you see, maybe I'll put somewhere around me some of his pictures of him endorsing the model. But many other players as well had them on feet. Pretty much everybody that had a Reebok contract and it was not with his own signature. So a couple of months ago, scanning through different apps in internet trying to find vintage sneakers in my size, I stumbled upon this seller on Mercari. He had like 20 different, maybe more, 20 different pairs of OG Reebok models. A lot of them were in my size, so I kind of went in and bought everything that was in my size. Actually, I bought like 8-9 pairs, and this was one of them. Absolutely love it. Look at this beautiful Lightning DMX and the state of preservation. You will see those interesting lacing systems that Nike now is calling Flywire. This is kind of like what Reebok was doing way before that, with the bungees going down outside of the shoe, covering all the way to the bottom, and laces going through them on the top. In the front, you will see the little DMX insignia and the tiny little vector in the back, which I absolutely love. I love that minimalistic branding at the time. We have, again, DMX in the back, and this blue kind of leather on top of it mimics a little bit of an ostrich leather in my mind. I don't know if originally they marketed it like this, but definitely mimics it. I don't think it's genuine leather because the way it's stitched in. And the rest of it all around is synthetic leather too. So a little bit of a cheaping up on the materials on this model at the time, but again, I cannot fault them. The DMX system was quite expensive, and they were trying to really showcase that and not so much the materials on the top. Right in the front, we have another vector logo. I really like when they put those in. And of course, stitching on the toe lip. And the best part is the functioning and beautiful DMX 6 right here on the bottom. You'll see we have the massive DMX pot in the forefoot where your toes are, and we have the transition bridge with 5 more pods on the back. In the middle it says DMX, and interesting, we have a sticker that says made in China. I don't know why they put that in here, but that's where it is. Again, these are my size and they're extremely comfortable. You guys are gonna see them on feet. I'm gonna lace them up for you and show you how they look. They are, again, extremely comfortable for OG pair at the time and featuring DMX 6. Let me pull the insole out so you can take a glimpse of that. Uppers of non-made materials, sticker right there. And we have a big DMX on the top of the insole. And one of the most interesting things for me is the actual graphic on the bottom of the insole is the same type of graphic that is on the outsole of Shaq Attack 2. I don't know why they chose this as an option. It's definitely interesting to me how we have a giant Reebok in the same way that Shaq Attack 2 was placed. These are thick non-polyurethane insoles. I like them because they're not gonna crumble, and I'm glad that Reebok put that in here. And let me show you the ton with the label right here in the back. But the ton itself, the top side of the ton itself is kind of like a felt, sort of a gray synthetic material, and on the bottom side is perforated mesh, so that's really nice. But you will see on top of the ton we have these additional laces to kind of pull in. Interesting touch from Reebok. We have a white and royal logo on the ton right on the front. I really like that. But again, the biggest The biggest thing in this shoe is the comfort. I absolutely love how comfortable they are. Putting them on feet is, again, like being on clouds, despite the fact that it's downgraded DMX. Downgraded because the original one was DMX 10 and this one is DMX 6. They've lowered the value a little bit, but the comfort is, again, pretty similar to the original one, because you still have that transition bridge that provides a movement of the air between your heel and forefoot and creates this sensation of kind of floating back and forward. Midsole is very nice and soft. It's not hardened at all. And the outsole, I see a tiny yellowing around where the transition bridge is, and it says DMX 6, but that's about it. Nowhere else. Not that I can see. Yeah, I would definitely say they're still pretty wearable. There's no sole separation. I'm pressing hard, so I guess they were preserved well somewhere. Whoever the person was to buy them and preserve them, kudos to you, because now I can finally add them to the collection. I really enjoy them. That Lightning DMX, beautiful pair, guys, beautiful. Actually, that DMX lettering in the back is reflective. I hope the camera can pick it up and show you some of the reflection. So this is 3M right here, very nice touch. And once you lace these up, they hug your foot because of this lacing, bungee lacing system they created. Padding on the heel is significant. Nothing really is too puffy, but it's still pretty good. I like it. So there's no discomfort whatsoever in these. Complete jam. I'm still stoked that I was able to find these guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. More videos to come from me, a lot of Reebok classics. Like I mentioned, I acquired a ton of vintage pairs, so you're gonna be entertained for a while. October is long, but my collection is even longer. So there will be plenty of videos coming your way. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, guys, you have a wonderful day.